What's up everybody and welcome back to an Idiot's Guide to Fortnite, where today I'm going to run you guys through the best settings to maximise your chance of getting a Victory Royale on Fortnite. If you are an elite Fortnite player who's absolutely smashing it and wins loads and loads of games, I mean, maybe this isn't the video for you, but maybe there is going to be a couple of things in there that you think, I've never actually thought about that. Like, I've played hundreds and hundreds of hours of FIFA, and there's still stuff I don't know. I've played hundreds of hours of PUBG, and there's still probably little tricks that I don't know about that game. So there is still things you could potentially learn. But if you're just looking for your first Victory Royale, you've got your first on, you're trying to expand on it and get close to winning every single game, there could be some things in here that are going to really help you guys out. Or if you're just looking to improve, like I am, this is going to help. So obviously this is an idiot's guide and you're not getting tips from like Ninja or something like that, but then at the same time maybe Ninja's tips wouldn't quite apply to you, because if he's saying to you like stuff, yeah, just jump and just build a mansion, just build a massive apartment complex and then hide in one, do you know what I mean? Like, you can't, you just, no, I can't do that, Ninja, what are you on about? Tell me some actual tips that I can go and use and improve on myself. So hopefully that's where my point of view is going to come in and help some of you guys. So I've been practicing on my other account, testing out some settings and stuff like that, and I've gone away and asked some other YouTubers and other Fortnite players and stuff what they personally think the best thing is, because they're obviously a little bit better than me, like Chips, 20 kill games and all stuff like that. Got some tips off them, and I can then relay it back to you guys. So I've actually just recorded this, and I ended up waffling on loads. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to smash through the settings really quick, and then we'll jump into a game and maybe I'll talk a little bit more about them and what stuff you guys can play around with. So the most important one is make sure you are on Builder Pro. This was a thing before where people who played Fortnite from the very start and were on old school, when Combat Pro came out, they refused to change because they were sick of Fortnite. It didn't matter, they could win anyway. Whereas there's a different skill ceiling. Like, yes, you are incredible and about as good as you can possibly be at old school, but if you just take the time to learn Combat Pro, you will be a little bit better. It's the same thing again now that they've brought out Builder Pro. Yes, you can get by, yes, you can win games playing Combat Pro, but this just takes it to the next level and you can build almost like you're on PC. So make sure absolutely 100% you're playing on Builder Pro. That is the biggest tip you can give to anyone. I mean, if you're colorblind, this one's probably the biggest tip because you wouldn't be able to see the screen. But fortunately for me, I can see all of them llamas. If you guys can't, you might be colorblind, to be perfectly honest with you. Now, I've got a degree in psychology for you guys who don't know, and we did a lot of vision in psychology and how your brain processes vision and colours and all stuff like that. It's not a massive deal. Loads of people are, especially men, especially boys. Most of that stuff there, I think, is testing for red-green colour blindness, which is a very common one. You might be. It doesn't really matter. If you can't see them llamas, do the test yourself on your own Fortnite, and maybe you are, and maybe go and see an optician. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, this stuff, irrelevant, just set your sound up yourself, get yourself a decent headset so you can hear what stuff's going on. It doesn't even have to be a decent one, to be honest. Just plug your Apple headphones into your controller, unless you've got one of them new iPhones, and obviously it's not going to go in the circle hole because Apple are ridiculous, but just plug a pair of headphones in, it's fine, just so you can hear where footsteps and shooting is coming from. I mean, there is nothing wrong with playing on speakers or just out of your TV, but if you can stick it into your controller, it's not a big hassle, it's just a little bit of extra advantage, to be honest with you. And then we move into these ones where controller sensitivity is a big one. This needs to be as high as you can possibly stand playing on, basically. I mean, if you're sticking it on, what does it go? Does it go up to 10? If you're playing on 10, you might be going a little bit mental, but like if you can get it up to around 7, somewhere between 6 and 8 is what I've seen most people recommend playing on, you're doing well. It's going to improve and it's going to help you out a lot. So the default, I think, comes on 5. I had it on 4 on my other account, and it was so much easier to shoot. I tried to change it to 7 and I was having an absolute nightmare. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to 6 and then we're going to go 1, 2 ticks down. So let's put this on 6, 1, 2 ticks down. This stuff, the ADS sensitivity and the scope sensitivity, it's kind of up to you guys. Like, the reason the controller sensitivity is important, as we'll just flick through some of the other ones, these ones don't really matter. If you want to turn your HUD down, you'll probably be able to see a bit more of the screen. It doesn't matter too much. Sprint cancels reloading, I think, is very handy because you don't want to be like get caught getting shot by someone and not being able to sprint, trying to get out the way or whatever, or just because you're reloading your gun. Like if you're in a door and you just want to run through the door and you can't because you're reloading your gun. Yeah, so that's just a handy one to have on. It might just take a bit of getting used to. Aim assist is very important on the Xbox, I think. If you can play without it, you're a god, but it does help a lot. You do need to get used to it a little bit as you are moving up your sensitivity, and I'll talk about that a little bit in a second as we jump into the game. I've got auto run off Again, it just stops you from like killing yourself running off a ledge accidentally and things like that. Make sure you got material auto change on, reset building choice on. Doesn't really matter too much if you're playing Builder Pro. If you're adamant of not changing to Combat Pro, make sure you put this on so that every single time it's B, RB, RB, RB to get to stairs. Not getting baffled which one you're on and having to check and stuff. And yeah, okay, that's basically all of it. I'm going to confirm them settings. We're going to jump into a game. And we're going to talk a little bit about why controller sensitivity is as important as it is. I'm sure most of you guys would probably guess anyway, to be honest with you. Like, it's all about being able to build as fast as you possibly can. It's Fortnite. It's literally in the name, fort. You need to be able to build a fort. Or if you're playing on PC, people build like entire property developments when you shoot them once. It's a little bit ridiculous. I mean, people are getting to that level now with Builder Pro, now that they've switched away from Combat Pro on the Xbox, but it's literally just about being able to build quickly. The faster you can move around and build, 90% of the time on Fortnite you die to someone who shoots you from behind. The faster that you can spin around and put a wall, anything, in the way so that you don't get shot is gold, basically. And the faster that you can, okay, we jumped into a game. Faster you can like be looking this way to put a wall up and spin around. See, that's not very fast. We could even, so we land somewhere a little bit remote, and I'll show you guys what I mean. Let's go to Wayland Woods. Let's just jump out now, it doesn't really matter too much. The faster that you can spin around and put your other walls up, the better. The less likely you are to get shot, the faster you can build, the faster you can get up and start building stairs and do it again. And you can be 3 stories up before they've even built their first one and shoot down on them. So that is why it's very, very important to be able to build as much as you possibly can, or as fast as you possibly can. And that's why it's very important to have your sensitivity as fast as it can possibly be. And it's also why when I said ADS sensitivity and scope sensitivity, it doesn't really matter too much. Like, there's a general consensus that if you haven't got your sensitivity up really high, you're not going to be able to be incredible at Fortnite. Whereas for the ADS stuff, it's kind of just personal preference. It doesn't really matter that much. I mean, so what I'm talking about is if I go like this and I want to build, is it going to let me? No, we're on a hill. Okay. So if I want to build this wall, and this wall, I hate the way the building does that, and this wall, you need to be able to spin around as fast as you can. So I'm going like, that's as fast as I can, that is physically as fast as I can possibly build. Whereas if I go into settings, I'm probably going to die here. If I go into settings and turn this up to 7, let's put this on 7 as well. Look how much fast you can spin around. It's like twice as fast. The issue with that is then I can't aim my bloody gun, because there'll be someone, see, I've just done it, that I was trying to aim at the tree and I ended up aiming all the way up there. If I'm going like running over here and someone's behind that tree, I was trying to get the controller to go to there. So that's the issue with it, and I've just done it again with getting used to micro movements. So what the idea is basically is to move up slowly and gradually get there. So what we were on, 6, 1, 2, 6, 1, 2. Okay, so now I can actually aim a little bit better. We're still reasonably sensitive, but it's not as bad, and we can actually be able to shoot people as well. So basically, I'm gradually going to move my sensitivity up until I can actually get away with playing on the super high sensitivities. That is the idea, and that is what you guys should be trying to do. If you're looking for something to improve on, if you are looking for just a simple thing to improve your Fortnite, it's just going to improve your building massively. It does take some getting used to, and I was absolutely awful at this game. I mean, I'm not the best anyway, but when I went onto my main account and was playing on 7 sensitivity, it was horrendous. I couldn't shoot anyone. I was just a sitting duck. Like, if I shot someone, it was pure luck, because I wasn't used to it at all. But then when you do watch someone who's a really, really good console player like Chip, they can just do everything so quickly that it gives them such a huge advantage against the other players. So it's definitely worth doing. It's definitely worth practicing, but it will take you guys a bit of time, and it's not going to be like a instant quick fix. Oh my god, I'm amazing at Fortnite now, I'm going to win every game. But once you get good at that, that is when you will become amazing at Fortnite and start to win every game. So it's a bit of a long one. It's a bit of a stretch, and it's not like an instant fix that can make it incredible at Fortnite. But if you can pick it up, you'll be absolutely smashing it. So that is what I'm going to be working on in this series, and practicing games on my other accounts, just to keep every game in this series a recorded thing, and you guys are always going to see what's going on. So if I'm just going to be casually playing with some mates, or just want to do a bit of practicing or something, I'll go onto the other account. But picked ourselves up a blue AR. That's not too shabby. Doesn't seem to be anyone else here. Got ourselves a chest with a grenade launcher in. Alright, decent. So yeah, basically, work on getting your sensitivity as high as possible. There's a couple of other little tips in there as well. There we go, here's my shotgun. Nice. with regards to stuff like turning on, making sure you've got auto switching on, making sure you're playing on build to pro and things like that. But the majority of things that separates a really, really good Fortnite player from a decent or even above average Fortnite player is the fact that their sensitivity is mental. It's just ridiculously high. You watch them play and you can't even follow what's going on if you're not used to playing the game on that speed. It's unreal. So that's something for you guys to practice. That is something that I have personally been practicing quite a lot. And hopefully, whilst it does make my shooting horrendous, to be honest with you, it's going to be a lot worse than if I was playing on the low sensitivity. It'll make my building so much better, and as I get used to being able to shoot as well, it's a win-win. So that is what we're going to do. That is what we're going to work on, and that is why I haven't had a video out for a little while, because I've basically just been practicing that. So anyway, now that we've got that out of the way, we've had a good chat to you guys and hopefully helped some of you guys out. I'm just gonna, we are not too far away from the zone, so I'm just gonna quickly make sure I spoke about everything. Yeah, I was saying about ADS and scope sensitivity. It doesn't really matter, like, you're not going to be building when you're doing that stuff. I don't know if I've already said this, like, once you zoom in, it's fine. It doesn't really matter too much. You can turn it down loads if you want and just use it for really precision shooting. It's the speed is there for the building. It's not there for the aiming, although flick shots and stuff are very impressive and very, very good. And being able to, like, if someone's behind you, turn around. See, mine's quite slow. Being able to jump around and instantly start shooting them back is amazing, but that is something for me to work up to. For now, we just like being able to kind of aim reasonably well. It's alright. We've got a reasonable balance. Let's try and get ourselves some kills. There's only 28 people alive, so we could do alright. Got ourselves a little bit of ammo. Got ourselves a couple of shotguns, a grenade launcher. We got some wood. We could probably do with a bit more materials, to be honest with you guys, but we're in the zone. It's still quite a big zone. And to be honest with you, I haven't even seen a person or heard a person or anything. Do we see this? Okay, so this might be my next tip video and something that I'm going to ask you guys about. The best, like, inventory organizing. Do I drop my med kit for a big shield? I don't know. I know mini shields are the place to go. I'm not so sure about big ones though. I'm going to swap my tac shotgun because it's only white or grey or whatever you want to call it for suppressed pistol because I really, really like them. But that is another video, the best inventory organising. So if you guys have got any tips for that sort of stuff, the best... So at the moment, my organisation is my AR, then my pump shotgun, then my tac shotgun or other gun to switch to finish people off. The long range gun at the very end, or I've got medkits this time because I don't have a sniper. And then just other stuff, just knocking it out. If you guys have got a very good way of doing that, please, please do let me know. And if there's a organisation or like a priority of items that you need to be keeping or picking up, like you guys were telling me in the last video that you absolutely have to have some mini shields. Now I've obviously got 0, I've got a med kit. I could have picked up a big shield. Is it better to have a med kit or a big shield? I don't really know, to be perfectly honest with you guys. I know it's obviously best to have mini shields because that's what you guys are telling me about. And I mean, logic dictates that if you can get yourself 25 extra health, bonus health in 2 seconds, it's definitely worth it. But with regards to the rest of them, mini shields, big shields, bandages, it's better to have bandages or a med kit. I don't really know. I assume it's better to have 15 bandages than a med kit, but it's better to have 5 than a med kit. I'm not sure. That's another video for down the line. That's another video for this idiot to be teaching you guys more about Fortnite and for you guys to be helping and teaching me as well to get better because we're making it a team effort. This is going to be a grind. I'm going to show you guys me getting better. And the idea of this series is to eventually get to the point where I don't need to make these videos showing you guys how to play and what to do and practicing myself and grinding it out. I can literally just do Fortnite challenges and do different videos and stuff like that. So basically get good enough to make normal Fortnite videos is the aim of this series. So we shall see. We shall see. We're kind of in the centre of the circle. I could definitely do with some more resources. I don't know if knocking down trees is the best thing to be doing at this point. Definitely not the best thing to be doing when there is a man right there building. Okay. Should we go get in? Let's go and get involved in some action because this has been a very, very boring video so far. Wait, there's 3 of them. Yeah, there is. There's that guy there. And there's 2 more, I think. Maybe 1 more? As you can see, my building is not going particularly well. And I also don't really know the range of the grenade launcher. Kind of annoying. Why is it not building there? Come on, game. Where is this guy? Behind me? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, right. Well, as you can see, once you've got your settings right, next thing to do is practice. And I definitely need to practice my building because I've only just switched to Combat Builder Pro myself. That was like, well, that was the second game on this channel. I have played some games on my own, but to be honest with you, I was 90% of the time just going to Tilted Towers to try and practice my shooting and get used to the sensitivity. It wasn't going particularly well. So that was the first time I've actually dropped somewhere and like played out into the mid to late game. And my building was absolutely all over the place because really, other than building stairs to run up the sides of buildings in Tilted Towers, that's the first real bit of building that I've actually done. We did do a challenge though. Outlived our opponents, got ourselves some stars, took ourselves to level 5, I think that was, and unlocked the Battle Pass challenges, which is pretty good. So maybe we should invest ourselves in the Battle Pass. We're going to jump into another game really quickly because I felt like that was just a lot of waffling and I want to kind of try it out myself as well and actually try and play a game. Maybe we'll just drop Tilted Towers and see whether I can shoot because that's what I've been doing mostly, and maybe working on building is for a little bit down the line, and maybe I should go on my other account, grind out a load of practice. But yeah, that was pretty bad. What I was doing was trying to change materials, or not materials, change the build item using the RB button like I was still playing on Combat Pro, and I ended up getting the floor out by accident and it was just going all over the place. Wasn't good. But we'll get there. We'll practice. We'll get into the building. That's probably going to be an easy thing to pick up loosely and be basic at it, but to get very, very good is going to take us a while to practice. But we'll get there. For now, let's just go Tilted Towers and try and get some kills with our crazy new sensitivity. So it's probably going to go absolutely terrible and I'm probably going to die straight away and end this video. But if this video is longer than this is, do you know that I'm popping off or just running away from people and staying alive and hiding and stuff? Yeah. Okay, anyway, here we go. Let's go to my favourite place to land in Tilted, which is these two L-shaped buildings over here. I think we've predicted it or done the landing pretty bloody good. We should land straight on there. That's not a gun. That's not a gun either. Oh dearie me. We absolutely smashed the landing. But that guy's straight in there with a gun. Is there a gun in here? There is. There's a pistol. Not the best. Oh, how is he not dead? Alright, we're doing alright with the sensitivity though. Popped that guy. One headshot. And he would have been donezo. There we go. There was the headshot. He managed to get a revolver shot off into me because I spun around far too much. Okay, I thought I could hear other footsteps. I couldn't. We got a kill. Decent. Now we need some first aid. Those bandages on the roof that we landed on. So we can go over there and get them. That's where we first came, isn't it? Some shotgun bullets. Is there a chest in here? Yes, there is. Good. There's a... Oh, okay. An AR and a shield. Very, very nice. Right, let's get this shield popped. And let's hopefully get up onto this roof. And grab these bandages. Probably shouldn't bandage. Stood on the roof, so we'll run down in here. Quickly get ourselves medded up. Okay, there we go. 125 health isn't too bad. This is what I have been playing. And this is why my building was so incredibly embarrassing. I don't actually... There's people right here, though. Are they in here? Yes, they are. There's two other people here. I haven't got a shotgun. He's there. Okay, there's one of them. He's going up here. He just fell down. Oh my god, he's trying to shotgun me in the face. This is not fun. Okay, he's killed me. I didn't have a shotgun. I'm pretty sure I headshotted him. How much health has he got before he dies? Come on, load. This guy's got 69, GG, and that guy was, well, he got one pump, didn't he, to be honest with you, so. I did 329 damage. Did 100 to the first guy, which meant I did 129 to that guy. So he was very close to death. He probably had, what, 21 HP, assuming he was on 150. 21 or 71. It is what it is. that is how I've been playing and practicing, and we're getting better. We're getting there. My shooting's not too bad. We managed to track that guy with the pistol pretty decent. I didn't have a shotgun for close quarters, but I probably didn't play it the best that I possibly could have. But we're getting there. We're improving. The practice will continue. Let me know what other stuff you guys would like to see on this series, be it challenges, just landing tilted like I have basically been doing to practice, wailing woods only and practicing my building. I'm not really sure. That was actually pretty clean what that guy just did, to be honest with you. Let me know anyway down in the comment section and drop any other tips you've got down there as well. I hope you guys have enjoyed this series. There's loads of support on the first episode, so thank you very, very much for that. I'll see you guys soon, and hopefully we'll have episode 3 a lot sooner or a lot quicker than we went from episode 1 to 2.